Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to show how to do mock-ups for underwear. Very easy, very easy. Okay, so this is the bikini underwear from Silky Socks. He also offers mock-ups for free. There's also mock-ups on Etsy, all what you like to do. It's all up to you. So I'm going to just do something simple. I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to go over to my right where it says normal, and I'm going to go to multiply. And then there you go. You see the color kind of change? That's the realistic color that it's going to be when you press it. Not this one. This one, you see the difference a little bit? You can't do this in other programs. It has to be a program built for Photoshop, Affinity, whatever has these features. Alrighty, so that's how you make it look more realistic instead of fake. Now, how do you do this? You will measure from the waistline to about right there. Print it out on copy paper. Put it on top of your blanks that are in front of you and see if you like that size. You have to measure. It's your business. No one's going to do it for you. So measure, measure, measure. Print out on copy paper. It's 5 cents. Not a big deal. It's better than wasting a blank that you should have took the time to measure. So here we go. That's one. We're going to go over to the boys' shorts. I already got a design. So we're going to do, here it is, some lips. I'm going to go over here to click my little arrow to bring it down and bring my little box right over to the right. Now you see how the lips look real big and you can't see the lines and stuff. So you're going to have to bring it in because you're going to have to make it look realistic. So don't just do a mock-up and then your customer tells you it doesn't look like what you said. Well, no, because it's not going to. That goes back to taking the time to measure. Unless you got money to hire someone to do that job for you, you've got to learn it. Got to learn how to measure. So here's more realistic size that it would be on. And then what do? I come back to normal, bring it down to multiply, and there you go. Now you see the seams and everything on the underwear. Now, make sure you do it. I see people doing all the time, doing mock-ups, and then they ask for help to how do you make it look like that. Don't do a mock-up if you have never done it, the real item, because then you're just going to look like, one of those people. So let's go over to the boxers. This is the design I'm going to use. There's the boxers. So let me click my arrow, bring my design down. So there it is. You can see there's no seams again. So we're going to go over here to normal, make it look like a seam. Now you can see the seam. And so with my design being so big, I can bring it down, bring it over. But remember, whatever you show that customer, that's what you have to do. So if you show them something that looks like this in the middle, instead of like that, then you're going to have an issue. So make sure you can match your own mock-up before you actually do a mock-up. And that's with all items. So let's take this one out. And the same thing, if you want to write a word, we'll just put kiss. We'll just do something simple. So there you go. If you want it to look like that, measure your physical item with the measuring tape, ruler, whatever you have in your house. Measure it from here to here. Print just this word out in those measurements on copy paper. Press it, put it on top of your item to see if that's the sizing you like. Personally, I go a little bit smaller and bring it in a little bit just like that. And then you can measure from here to here. You can't measure on a mock-up. It's not going to be a legit because your mock-up is like 10 inches, I believe. So you can't go, it's 20 inches. So you can't go by that. So you're going to have to physically measure your item, open up a new thing. Word is going to say it's 17 by 22. Whoops, wrong way. Let's do, it's 22 by 17. There you go. So then you're going to take this word, then I'll have to retype it, bring it over here. After you physically measure your item in real life, then you can know what size. So this font right here, this is almost 5 by 2.5. So I would personally, this is what I do, I personally would print this word out on copy paper, put that copy on top of my physical underwear, and see if I like the measurements or the sizing of it. If I don't, guess what? I resize it, print another one on copy paper, and do it again. The same thing I would do with the bird. Print it out on copy paper, measure it. Nope, that's not the right size. Nope, I don't want. Because ladies, men, gentlemen, whoever's doing underwear, you don't want your writing to go from one side to the other side. Why? Because you're going to put it on your booty, and your booty is not flat, so it's going to stretch. So I always do my writing halfway. So I would do it from here to here. It's about 8 to 10 inches, depending on what size underwear I'm doing. I print those words out. I lay them on my blanks and see if I like the measurements. Take the time to learn. It's your business. You're only going to blame yourself by not learning. There's every step, just like on Facebook. Oh, I did it wrong. Right, what was your steps? Nobody has the clue because you didn't share your steps, so we can't help you. So make sure you think, measure with the measuring tape. Several times. You're not going to get it right the first time. You're not going to get it right the 10th time. But the point is, you are learning how to do it. If you think you're going to get it right the first time, I don't know, please let me know who got it right the first time. That's why everybody has their own tricks, their own method, their own everything when it comes to it. So that is mine, because I got asked, how do I get my number, how do I get my words the right size? That's what I do. I make my square the same size as my underwear. I find the halfway point right there. And I measure from one side of the crotch to the other side of the crotch. And I put my words there, and then I see if I like it. If I don't, maybe I want to go a little bit big. Maybe not. I print it on copy paper. Put that same word on my physical item and see if I like the sizing. That's what I do. It is really that simple if you take the time. Use copy paper. Don't use your sub paper. Copy paper is what, 3 cents? Your sub ink, oh my gosh, it's not even that much. For you to print out 5 pages of something to get it right instead of ruining a blank that costs more. You have to think of it that way. Copy paper, sub ink. Don't use your regular ink, that does cost more. I use my sub ink, and I print out everything. When I do a new item, when I do the underwears, when I do the beanies, when I do the socks, I always print out on copy paper if it's something new I'm doing. If it's not, then I save this, just like this. Okay, perfect. This is a perfect size that I am going to put on there. So then I know for my next underwears I do, that size worked perfect for that size. Then I don't have to do it again. I don't have to waste all that time again. So guess what? Your first time, you will. If not, I'll be answering your questions sooner or later somewhere else. So that's how I do mine. So hopefully that helped. Makes yours a little bit easier and less stressful. Until next time, we'll see what I come up with. Hit like, subscribe, share. Have a good one. Bye.